Okay, it drove just fine to get out here, like nothing ever happened. Now, we'll go into gear. Try third, first, nothing. No reverse, nothing. Shut it off. Start it up. Like I said, it runs like a top. Put it in drive. I got a gear. I don't get it. It's like something's creepy. And then I'll hit a stop sign and it'll go out again. I'll end up just revving the tranny. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up. Don't know if I'm gonna add audio later. This is quick and dirty. That is a 1996 C1500 Suburban. Transmission is in limp mode constantly. I'm going to try replacing all the electronics in the transmission. First step, jack up your car. So I'm doing this video because it should be simple, right? This thing right here. Cross member. Goes all the way across the truck, right? Okay. Check that out. Can't take the bolts out of the back of the transmission pan because that damn cross member's in the way. So you got to pull that transmission mount. It's 14 millimeter right there. Not exactly sure how big these sons of guns are. You got to pull these on both sides. Over there. And over there. Now, you got to pull that all out just to get to the transmission bolts. Right there. See the back of the pan? The other ones are easy. Normal cars, just grab them and pull them off. Not this one. So, I guess looking on the internet, they got problems with the F-body Firebirds or Camaros too. They got a stupid cross member. Somebody at GM was having a lot of fun with us. Kind of hard to see, but it's an 18 millimeter. And then I got a 18 millimeter on top to hold it in place. If you can see it, can't get a look at it. There it is, right there. Right there. That's on both sides. You got two on either side of the frame. You got to pull those out next. The first thing we got to do is this sucker right here. That's a 17. That's the transmission mount. Pull that bolt, goes all the way through something. Not even sure. There's nothing on the interwebs. There's nothing in the book. I haven't figured it out. So that's how it comes off. There's a nut and a washer. But yeah. Probably going to replace that too. So it looks like the transmission mount has got a bolt that goes through this cross member to the sides. Time to pull out the other bolts. You don't need to see me working, and I need two hands. Well, got the cross member bolts out, both sides. So now we have the problem with the transmission. So I know you're like, oh, I got to drain the pan. How the hell do I support it and drain the pan? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to lift it. You got to use a piece of wood across the entire thing to distribute the weight across the pan. Because that's how you normally take out the old transmission member there, which I'm going to replace while I'm under here. And it's been done because it had missing bolts on that side where the bolt was a different size, so somebody's done it. So I feel better about doing the transmission fluid. Somehow you got to support the back end. I'll figure that out. I'll show you what I did when I figure it out. And pull out the cross member, and then you can drop the jack and you can do the pan. Well, there you go. That's the transmission mount. It's got 2 bolts that go into the transmission and 1 on the bottom there. She mounts right in there. She's a little rusty. All right. Here's what I did. You got a jack stand. And I put it up to a 4x4. Now you got to be really careful. You don't want to hit your tail shaft there. So I got it right on where the mount goes. After I slid back the cross member. So you slide the cross member back. It belongs right there. Right where that block of wood is. But it didn't block where I need to get in there to get my transmission pan off. And then I drop the jack right there with the block of wood. I'm going to change the transmission fluid, play around with a few of the solenoids, the wiring, pretty much everything I don't know what I'm doing with, and put it all back together again. Have to run into the parts store to get another transmission mount because I might as well fix it while I'm in here. You know, that freaking hole in the ground. While I'm under here, I might as well do brake lines. While I'm under here, I might as well do... Pretty soon you're rebuilding the whole car, so there you go. There are no videos on the goddamn internet telling you how to do this crap. It's a pain in the butt. You might have a better way to do it. This is how I did it. I am not a mechanic. This may not be safe. Don't take my word for it. If you do this, it's all on you, baby. Okay, it's dark. But let's figure it out. After fiddling around and checking the YouTubes for all the stuff that I needed to do for the transmission, I changed all of the solenoids. I did everything except the accumulator. Changed the wiring, changed every solenoid, changed the lockup torque, which came with the wiring kit, and hopefully I'll share the videos that help me do that. A couple little tricks. So it wasn't working. It was in limp mode before. Hear that clunk? You got a clunk. You can watch the RPM drop too. Watch. Clunk. Reverse. Neutral. Goes up. Drive. Clunk. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Clunk. So here we go. We're going to go in reverse. Ain't it always the way? As soon as I gotta leave, every car in the world comes out. There was literally no one here. My whole life is the Truman Show. Clunk. Shift. Shift. Sweet. Take a right left turn up here. But she's shifting. She's working. Believe you me, trying to figure this out like, you know, somebody wearing a blindfold is not fun. YouTube helped, but not every situation is the same, and almost every video was for a 4-wheel drive, which involved a lot of other things. But she's shifting, she's moving, that's all that matters. I'll fix the check engine light someday. Like I said, I'll share in the description if I figure out how to do it. This is a brand new channel. I'll share in the description a couple of videos that really helped me out. Take care.